everyone, Ariel Labs here with a blog to watch. Today I'm going to review the latest version of the Victorinox Swiss Army INOX. This is the chronograph version, and this particular model has a carbon case and a paracord style strap. Swiss Army Victorinox came out with a few versions of the Chrono, and there are steel versions, which are the entry-level models. They're a little bit more colorful. And then there's a couple of versions like this that are carbon or mixed carbon and titanium. So this is the all-carbon model. There's two other versions that have the same forged carbon bezel, but they have a titanium case. And then, of course, there's the steel models. So they're just trying to go for some variety there. I happen to think this model was really cool looking, and I was really happy to check it out and wear it. And you can see there just a lot of nice little details there. This takes the classic I.N.O.X that has been around in the collection for a while and adds some of the brand's, we'll call it latest design language. Little differences here and there. There's little small text elements there. Let's see if you can see it right there. And of course, the hands are different, and there's some differences on the dial there. These are the, I don't even know what to call them. They're sort of the cutout style hands, I guess you could say, given the tips. But given that they're mostly black, they look a little bit more traditional. So I actually like how it came out on this one better. Nice depth to the dial. Some of the text is on the smaller side. I wouldn't say that the stub dials are the easiest to read, but this watch really scores high on being handsome, durable. And the I.N.O.X is all about durability. This collection of watches is supposed to be tested heavily. They're supposed to be environmental resistant, shock resistant, magnetism resistant. You can see it says anti-magnetic on the dial there. Funny thing is, you look at that carefully, is that automatic? No, it's not automatic. And the reason they haven't been able to have an automatic version of the I.N.O.X, to my understanding, really has to do with that durability. They're supposed to promise a certain level of durability, and if they can't do it, then they can't make it. It was actually very difficult to have, I remember the three-hand automatic. So let's put the paracord strap on there, which I think is cool. And they started this as a collaboration with a company, I believe, called I.N.O.X. And then I guess they didn't need them anymore for paracord straps. They could do their own. So there are certain I.N.O.X watches that have paracord straps, and they look cool. It's a look, but I happen to like it a lot. The case is 43 millimeters wide, and it has, again, a lot of durability into it. Quite lightweight. With the carbon. The reason that I went with the all carbon, the forged carbon case as opposed to titanium one is I just thought that this one would be both the coolest looking in terms of the black color, but also maybe actually have the most wear resistance. Titanium, I sometimes worry about scratches and things like that. And if you scratch forged carbon, let's just say it's hard to tell as opposed to metal. But again, the different looks of this watch is really just going to matter on taste. This movement is a ronda, and it's a quartz chronograph movement. It's got a 1/10 of a second chronograph, as well as a date indicator. And it's a little bit unusual because you can see the day of the week is sort of above the hands there, kind of under 12 o'clock, and then you have the date above 6. And so that's a nice orientation. I've seen that before, but this movement is actually designed with that orientation in mind, so that's quite unique. There are little quirks about this watch. Some of the things are harder to read, but overall, this watch is attractive. You can see the full review of the Victorinox Swiss Army I.N.O.X Chrono on a blog to watch, and the retail price for this version is $1,100. Thanks so much.